Top 7 Tragedies Stopped by Real-Life Heroes. Despite an awe-inspiring list of combined accomplishments we as a civilization have accrued, it's depressing, at best, to stop and think about the suffocating amount of hate, violence, and brutality there is in the world. In light of recent tragic events making us feel unsafe and mistrusting, it can be hard to let your guard down around, well, anyone. However, where there is tragedy, there is sometimes a hero, and these 7 people prove that sentiment through and through. Called to action not by profession, but rather by bravado, the following people look danger in the eye and shut it down. Today, let's take a look at 7 tragedies stopped by real-life heroes. You won't believe what some people braved. Number 7. The Freewill Baptist Church Incident. Starting things off without a single casualty, the Freewill Baptist Church almost massacre is a great example of heroic bravery fortunate enough to stop something without ever escalating it further. While sitting in the recreation building of his grandfather's church, Aaron Goyton noticed fellow congregation member Jesse Gates pulling a shotgun from his vehicle. Springing into action, Goyton locked the doors to the room where a service was taking place, but not without the maniac kicking them down and taking aim at the elder Reverend Goyton. Aaron pulled his own concealed handgun on Gates, while 2 church members took him to the ground and apprehended his weapon. Scary, but non-lethal. Number 6. The AT&T Store Shootout. This trip to the cell phone store got messy really quickly. A 79-year-old retired Griffiths Air Force Base worker named Abraham Dickin entered an AT&T store located in New York Mills, New York in 2010, announcing his intent to kill 6 employees he had written on a piece of paper in an act of revenge. After pulling his .357 Magnum on the front counter clerk, his shot luckily only injured the staff member, alerting a fellow shopper to take action. Off-duty police officer Donald Moore pulled his own personal .40 caliber handgun and quickly shot Dickin dead, preventing any real harm from occurring. In a case of right place, right time, Moore's actions stopped what could have been much, much worse. Number 5. The Texan boss who fired back. After being fired from his job only 1 week into his employment, 20-year-old Jesus Delarca-Reyes returned to the construction site he was recently canned from, just west of the University of Texas campus, on a violent mission. Showing up and aggressively demanding a paycheck, Delarca-Reyes verbally threatened a witness before being told to leave the premises. Returning once again shortly after, the man pulled out a gun, shooting the construction site's foreman, Ronald Palmer, in the leg. However, before he got the opportunity to fire a second time, Palmer used his own gun to wound his assailant in the abdomen, disabling the attacker and stopping a potential massacre. Number 4. The Parker Middle School Incident. In April of 1998, a banquet facility located in Edenboro, Pennsylvania, was hosting an 8th grade dinner dance for the Parker Middle School when things got out of control. Andrew Jerome Worst, a troubled 14-year-old student that authorities later learned initially planned to only commit public suicide, entered the hall, fatally shooting 48-year-old John Gillette and badly wounding another 2 students and 1 teacher. James Strand, owner of the banquet hall the shooting was taking place in, grabbed his own shotgun and held the disgruntled teen at bay for over 11 minutes until police arrived. Worst was sentenced to 30 to 60 years and is eligible for parole in 2029. Number 3. The Pearl School Shooting. Stabbing his mother to death on the morning of October 1st, 1997, then 16-year-old Luke Woodham arrived at his rural Pearl, Mississippi high school, wearing a trench coat and concealing a rifle. After opening fire, seriously injuring 7 and killing 2 others, including his ex-girlfriend, the school's assistant principal Joel Murick ran to his truck to grab a .45 caliber semi-automatic pistol, eventually working with another student to trap the fleeing Woodham, detaining him at gunpoint until authorities arrived at the scene. Number 2. The New Life Church Terror. In December 2007, The New Life Church, a non-denominational megachurch located in Colorado Springs, Colorado, came under fire from Matthew Murray, a former missionary in training carrying a Bushmaster AR-15. After wounding 3 and murdering 2, church security volunteer Jeanne Assam used her personal concealed carry firearm to confront the attacker from about 20 yards away, firing 5 times to stop him from pulling the pin on a grenade he was now holding. Although her shots were non-lethal, the gunman chose to take his own life instead, with her actions sparing an untold amount of people. Sadly, although praised and touted as a national hero, Assam was later fired by the same church after coming out as gay. Number 1. The Mercy Fitzgerald Hospital Shooting. While attending a psychiatric session with his caseworker at Mercy Fitzgerald Hospital, patient Richard Plotz grew agitated and pulled a gun at the attending doctor and his caseworker while behind closed doors in a third-floor office. After hearing shouting from down the hallway, staff members watched through a cracked door as Plotz fired his weapon, grazing the doctor in the head and fatally wounding his 53-year-old caseworker. Pulling his own concealed weapon, Dr. Lee Silverman retaliated by unloading 3 rounds into the gunman's torso, allowing his fellow doctors and caseworkers to tackle him to the ground, disarming the murderous psychopath. Although he lived, Plotz was sentenced to life. Thank you for watching Interesting Top 7s. Do you have an idea for a future Top 7? Leave a comment below. Who knows? You may see your idea in an upcoming list. As always, don't forget to smash that like button. And if you love our lists, make sure to subscribe for new videos every week.